Okay, so the hardest thing for a collector is to let go. Hello, fellow doll lovers, Barbie Nation here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into another video with me today. My name is Aryan, aka Barbie Nation, and what I do is I collect dolls, I play with dolls, I talk about dolls, and every now and then I give them a super cute makeover. So if you're into anything cute, sweet, and petite, definitely subscribe to my channel to get some lovely pastel glitters on your feed. Now let's get into downsizing today. Okay, downsizing. For me, it's one of the hardest things to do with my collection. And even like this intro, I think I started over like a gazillion times because I just don't know. Even with talking about it, I don't know where to begin. But I have this lovely room. I have a lot of dolls, also a lot of dolls in storage, and I don't have a lot of room to display everything. So, you know, I switch everything out every now and then, and some things, you know, I keep in storage for the collectability, and also I love to keep my dolls in their boxes. Now, especially this last thing is very space consuming. I know we're all struggling with space when collecting, and I always admire people who have things so organized, and I love looking at those collection videos. And even you guys say a lot that I'm super organized, and it's like walking into a store in here. Maybe people who have a similar setup like mine can, you know, verify that you look at this as like, no, this needs to be organized way, way better. And organizing is what keeps you organizing. How do I explain this? You organize and you're like, okay, this is it. And then like 2 days later, you're like, no, we have to change this all up once again. Even like with the arrival of a new doll that you want to display in your room, you end up reorganizing the whole thing. Yeah. So, okay, I have a lot of dolls also in storage, and I know sometimes you're at this point where it gets a little overwhelming and you need to go sort out some stuff and let some things go. Yeah, that was what was going through my head last week, and I had to go through a section of my storage and really make decisions on, can this go? Do I love it too much? Does it spark too much joy? Or could I save myself some room and just unbox it? Because keeping dolls boxed is super space consuming. It's hard. It's hard. If you have a large collection, it's hard to keep them all boxed. So lately, I'm also deboxing a lot. You know, dolls where I'm like, it's cute, but it's not iconic or anything. So it can leave, you know, like her little time capsule, and it can go out of the box. So we have like this little attic, and I have a gazillion boxes up there with stored dolls. And it was getting like really cramped up in there, and I took it all out, a section of it, and got everything out of the boxes and just went through every single doll and decided if I wanted to keep it, sell it, or debox it. So basically, that's what we're gonna do today. At first, I really was busy with curating my collection in a very pastel-only aesthetic, but lately I noticed that I'm kind of shifting towards like really Barbie legends, icons, and just really fashion timestamps. I will always have a soft spot for magical girls, pastel aesthetic, dreamy vibes, you know, fairy tale vibes. I'm all here for that, and that will never go away. Maybe it's because I gathered like most of the pastel aesthetic dolls that I really, really wanted for my Barbie collection. And now I'm kind of like expanding beyond that aesthetic. Anyway, fact is that I need to make some room for other dolls and also make some room for some other storage. And it's also so conflicting, you know, like, why do you collect things to end up keeping them in storage and not even look at them? That is a fun question. I hope some of you can answer it maybe on why we do that, or I do that. I really have dolls where I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna love this again in a few years, and I just can't part ways with it. And then other dolls are just so legendary that you just want to keep it. And then there are other dolls where you're like, maybe I can use this in a future video. You know, that's another aspect that comes in play with my collecting, is that I sometimes think maybe I can use this in a future video. So for the sake of the YouTube channel, should I keep it? Yeah. Like I said, it's not my favorite thing to do with my collection, but sometimes it has to happen. And then I'm going through like a whole section of my collection, end up like, you know, selling or deboxing 3 dolls. Yeah. So let me take you on a Sunday afternoon where I gathered a section of dolls and decided which one to go, or which one to sell, which one to keep, etc., etc. And just go through a fun section of my collection and see what's all in there. A couple weeks ago, I did my Barbie Extra collection video, and you guys mentioned a lot that you really liked it when I go through my collection. So that's partially also what this video is about. Just a fun deep dive into my storage and see what I all have in storage and, you know, collecting dust, basically. Okay, so I hope this all made any sense. Collecting is organizing constantly. It's hard work, especially if you have like a really big collection like I have. I noticed that it's kind of like a second job, really. A fun job, a very, very fun job, because it's my downtime, it's my relaxation, it's what charges me. So no complaints whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around, gonna switch to voiceover, and let's see what I have all in storage. Here we go. Ms. Farah, my emotional support doll, expressing my exact feeling of today, like, yes, these are all mine. Okay, let's get these boxes unboxed and see what we're all working with today. So there's all kinds of fashionistas, Disney dolls, dolls of the world, holiday dolls. There's a bunch of things, but what immediately strikes my attention is this 2015 holiday doll, because this is the first Barbie I got myself in 2015 when I started collecting again. So she holds a special place in my heart, of course. And of course, my other emotional support of today, my little baby Boom. So here we have the Lika and Haruto Royal Wedding dolls. I went wild when I saw these because they have such good pastel aesthetic vibes. They're so dreamy. Look at Prince Haruto. He is looking so handsome. And Lika-chan with her super elaborate, romantic, Victorian-esque lacy dress and that pink hair. It's adorable. Okay, so here we have some Hello Kitty fashions. Yeah, I kept doubles of them, you know, thinking they might be something very special one day, I guess. Also, it's Hello Kitty, and I love anything Barbie Sanrio related, so I just really wanted these to have as a backup, I guess. but it might be time to let these ones go. So this is a fashionista from 2015, back when they didn't have any numbers or names, and she got a really bad gluey head situation, and the glue was all messed up in her hair. That's why her hair is still looking wet, even though I tried washing it out. Here we have this iconic skipper-faced, side-shaved fashionista. Now, again, this one is from the 2015 lineup. I don't think she has a number as well. Nope. But she is definitely one of the most sought-after fashionistas. Okay, the Disney Classic Collection. I was so obsessed with these retro classic boxes that they came in. Especially the back of these boxes are so adorable. But they all have some kind of like pearly skin and a very dead stare. So I'm not quite sure if I really want to keep these. Although the Evil Queen, in my opinion, is one of the best Evil Queen dolls out there. She's looking so awesome. Okay, so I also have some other Ariel dolls. This is a Disney Parks one. And I do really, really love her face. But her wedding dress isn't that movie accurate, so not quite sure if I want to keep her. And here I have some loose Disney dolls. This is an Esmeralda. I really loved when they decided to bring back those classic characters for Shop Disney. These are some outfits, a Ursula doll. I think I have like 3 of her for some reason. But I mean, she will forever be iconic, of course. This is a Cinderella I actually rebodied, and the outfit is from that set where she came with the vanity. And this Cinderella I actually gave a made-to-move body. She came with that carriage. I really love this dress. It's so sparkly. I love that. And I think this is an Ariel dress that came with a ballerina Ariel doll, if I'm not mistaken. And oh my gosh, this birthday Rapunzel, I love her face. She's actually from last year or this year, but she has a really nice saran blonde hair, and I am loving these new Rapunzel faces from Mattel. And yes, the birthday dress, it's a bit cheap, to be honest, but I think she's a really cute and adorable doll. Now, these holiday girls, wow. This was a Shop Disney exclusive from 2020 and 2021. So the 2021 is Ariel, and she is very loved. And for good reason, because she is looking so super holiday festive and adorable. Same goes for the Rapunzel, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the face they've been using for Rapunzel at Shop Disney. More fashionistas, the early days, where they came with those articulated bodies and really more in a character form. So this is obviously Summer. The previous one was Raquel. Here we have Barbie with that zeros or 2010s Barbie screening. And they all came with this kind of like purse and an app that you could use. And here's my girl, Nikki. I really, really love her outfit. I think I should really unbox these actually at one point, but not for now. More Disney dolls, Midnight Romance Cinderella. Oh, she's looking kind of like mischievous or something. She has those eyebrows are like, she's giving evil energy, and I'm living for an evil Cinderella. She's looking so pretty. Absolutely cannot part ways with her. This is another one from the classic collection. You can see the pearly skin, but the box is so serving retro old Disney. That's also a reason why I really cannot part ways with this. This was a cute release from Shop Disney where the dress actually lights up with a really enchanted little song. Really adorable, but what's that behind her? Oh my gosh. A special set from Lika-chan for My Melody and Kuromi. This was a release back in 2019, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but it looks so adorable. So adorable. Look at the details on these outfits and just the pure collectability of how they look in those boxes. Wow. The My Melody is absolutely adorable. And when you look side by side, they create a heart. And I remember it was super hard to get a hold of them. Okay, more Disney dolls. This bridal Ariel, I'm taking her out. It was so easy, no plastic tabs or anything. And what I love is her crown, actually. It's super movie accurate. So this is definitely a reason why I do want to keep her, actually. I just really have a soft spot for wedding Ariel dolls. Look at that brush. Look at the detail of this castle. How could you not? Okay, over to the 2016 holiday Barbie, the Peace, Hope, and Love collection. This was a lovely collection. And I love those snow globe boxes. Really cute, but she's gonna have to come out because I really love her for the holiday collection. Now, this Generation of Dreams Barbie, I don't know what she was doing in here, but she needs to go back to my room ASAP, but it's so large that I really couldn't find the good spot for her. Definitely keeping her. These 90s winter fantasy seasons greetings Barbies are adorable. Totally gonna put them in my holiday collection, girls. So they're coming out of the box because I do really love them. The winter fantasy with her pale skin and this ultra 90s seasons greetings girl. She's looking very festive. And I just have a soft spot for festive girls. She was from 1994, and I think Winter Fantasy sometime the same, 1995 or 7 maybe. Here they are, freed from their boxes, and the quality on these girls, even in 2016 with that armor piece as a chest piece, 2 layers, super cute, pumps, yeah. Also, the glitter and that color is just so mesmerizing to me. Really love that. And look at the quality on this girl. With that velvet, the silver. Oh my gosh. Generation girl, short but epic. Love this collection so much. I'm really hoping to complete them one day. Yeah, they're staying in their boxes because this to me is the ultimate time capsule. Look at what they all came with, the ton of accessories, the super cute fashions. I don't know why these girls only lasted for 2 years, but boy do I love them. And how fun was this to uncover them once again. Yeah. So over to the dolls of the world. We have Princess of Korea, Princess of Holland, and Chinese New Year. I love Dolls of the World so much, especially those princess girls. You know, I love me some historical dresses, so you know I'm living for these girls. And the Princess of Holland, of course, because she's a little duchy, she is gonna have to stay in my collection. But look at the details on these Chinese New Year girl. How am I supposed to part ways with a doll like this? You know, and that's constantly what I keep telling myself. How can I part ways? Because of course I want to do a Dolls of the World video. So for that only, I need to, keep them. And I still want that Pacific Island girl. She needs a restyle, to be honest. She's that pretty. So this special edition Exotic Beauty is of course a keeper also. This is the version actually with the necklace. So she's quite rare, and she is definitely a gem in my collection. And she's here for the collectability. And what an icon. Wow. These Rapunzel Ariel collector dolls are actually quite new. Wow. Oh, I was so amazed by the gorgeousness of these ladies. They look like the goddess form of their characters. So we got Rapunzel with that super cute new face up that she has, and we have Ariel, and they come with the most beautiful accessories in their hair, their earrings, and I love the bodies they gave these girls. It's kind of like a Disney Model Muse thing. Okay, these are 90s empty Cinderella boxes, and I don't know, do you keep empty boxes? These empty Cinderella fashion packs, this is so much of my childhood memories that I just cannot throw these away. I was so happy I got that pink dress. Now I only need the peasant dress and the evil stepmother. And same with the fairy godmother. These boxes are it instantly takes me back to when I was a kid, and seeing these on shelves, the movie, everything. I'm just so Cinderella obsessed, and I know I should throw these out, but I just can't. And do you guys recognize this very adorable ballerina lineup of dolls? I think they are from, I could not tell you. They're not that old, but look at these cute little dresses. Pastel with that face. Ariel, it has Aurora, and also Cinderella. But I mean, the aesthetic they chose to display these boxes with those curtains in the background, the use of color, it's all very soft, super girly, and super ballerina core, of course. So yeah. But I kind of forgot about these girls, so that's saying something, right? And here we have more Shop Disney dolls. I think the Bride Ariel is actually quite a rare version of her, so definitely keeping her. But the Singing Ursula, she's cute and all, but I might part ways with her. Same goes with the classic doll. I have like a ton of these Ariel dolls, so I could live without an extra one. Now this Christmas cutie, oh, what an adorable cutie she is. There's also a red version of her. She was a Target exclusive, I think. But this cutie, this is Christmas legend for me. I think she's around, was she from 2008? Oh, I think I'm filming. Yeah, she was from 2008, if you are wondering. But she comes with a lot of cute accessories, and I need to find her twin, the one with the red dress, the Target exclusive. And who can remember these Puma icons? Barbie x Puma 2018. Look at those shoes. Look at those outfit pieces. That top. Wow, these dolls are so gorgeous. And I need that black girl out of the box because she's adorable. Also, look at that top. I mean, wow. With that 90s Barbie logo, totally kind of forgot about them. That's kind of bad, right? Because these dolls are really, really awesome. They're definitely going back to the doll room. Okay, another legend incoming. So in style, Trishelle styling hair doll. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Look, this was Barbie Renaissance. Look at this doll and all of her accessories. First of all, this sew in style is reminding me that this was an awesome doll line. And I love the characters. Again, look at all of the pieces that she comes with. And the designing of the box. So we have Trishelle, we have Grace, and we have Cara. Those salon chairs are so adorable. I love that they come with this hairstyle gimmick. And it even shows the designer at the back, Stacey McBride Irby. Those were the days, you guys. Wow. Okay, back to Dolls of the World. These are another set of princesses. And one thing that's actually quite a shame of these girls is that their faces started to discolor in time, as you can see with this Viking girl. And they're mostly sewn into their dresses. Yeah, so this was 2003. Again, a very good Barbie year. But I've been, oh my God, my hands are itching to get this girl out. Look at all of these accessories. And I actually unboxed another set of the England girl and this Danish girl, and found out that they're actually sewn into their dresses. So if you have them boxed and were wondering if you could reuse those dresses, now you know that they're sewn in. But nonetheless, these are iconic dolls. Now, these passport girls, this is a collection. I think I have almost all of them. This India girl, look at this, with their superstar bodies. They come with kind of like their own national animal. So she comes with a monkey. The quality on these girls is very cute. Very cute. I really love this passport collection. This is one of the first doll lines I started collecting back in 2015. And the ones I'm missing is Miss Brazil, Miss England, and there's another Mexico girl that I also need to get. But I need to do a video on these girls and the collection that I have. Look at all of the pieces that they oh my gosh, I'm falling all over again for this collection. And you know what? A 90s Dolls of the World doll is just always a good reason to unbox, I think, because the boxes are cute, but yeah, I think we can live without them. Oh, look at these cuties. I want that Irish girl. And the German girl also looks very cute. Well, actually, all of these 90s girls look so adorable. Now, this Oprah doll, I totally forgot I had her, but it's too iconic to have a doll with an Oprah sculpt. So she's coming out of the box. I do not care. The box isn't really that cute, so it's time to set her free. And I can totally use her in one of my future videos. Now this, again, why is everything so cute? This Kelly set, Friends of the World. So we have Holland, where I'm from. So definitely a keeper. Scotland and Spain. That little Spain and that little Scottish Tommy. This is impossible. Okay, this is also a keeper. And then I also found this Silkstone calendar, I think from 2020. Now, two reasons why this is already iconic. Silkstone artwork and the, catastrophic year of 2020. This paper doll book, I mean, again, there's no harm in keeping this, right? This is just adorable from head to toe with all of the cutouts and just a big picture of Sweet Rose's Barbie in the front, or I think she was called Elegant Barbie in Europe. And this is some artwork that Andrew made of me. The cutest. Okay, it's over to the superhero section. We're starting off with Mira, who was portrayed by Amber Heard. Yes, very that. Well, you can, there's if there's one thing that Mattel really can do, it's making these face sculpts of these kind of like celebrity dolls. But I'm living for her armor, and she is so badass. I love her. I love superheroes, especially superhero Barbies. Because, when I was a kid, my Barbies always had amazing outfits, but they also were secret superheroes. So, yeah. This Jurassic Park girl, I don't know. I think I could part ways with her. Oh, do you think they will make new Jurassic Park dolls? The new movie with Scarlett Johansson? They have her face sculpt. Because I don't have Black Widow dolls, but they are out there, right? Yeah. Wonder Woman was a obsession of mine back in the day when that movie came out. So there was like this playline version of the Gal Gadot doll, and there was this awesome version of Gal Gadot that you see here in the middle with the Batman versus Superman dolls. This was also the first time we saw the superhero body for Ken, that really buff Ken body. Wow, I was so impressed with Batman and Superman. Look at his outfit. This is a really cool Ken doll, you guys. It really is like a very elaborate action figure, actually. Same goes for the Wonder Woman doll. Wow, look at that face. Look at Superman and his hunky body. I love that face. It's such a handsome Ken. Now, these Wonder Woman dolls, absolute icons. I love that movie, first of all, so it's only logical that I have these in my collection. And this caped Wonder Woman turns out to be quite the rare one. Never knew that. Okay, then we have, I always have trouble mentioning their names. She is Antiope or Antiope, I don't know, and the Queen Mother. But look at the details on their swords, their shields, their armor. Wow. These are really pretty dolls to me, so I'm really happy I have them in my collection. So they're staying. They're absolutely staying. So what's this cute little box? What did I store in here? Animal Crossing amiibos. Okay, this is so off topic and totally random, but this is too cute for words. Who was all into these amiibo figures? Well, I definitely was, and Animal Crossing saved my life in 2020, so they're staying. Okay, over to the Barbie Fashionista loose haul. Yeah, this is one full table of fashionistas with icons and lesser icons. Oh, this girl, this Daisy girl, she was the first doll I ever rebodied and I took out for doll photography. She started my Instagram page, you guys. And I called her BB. Isn't that cute? Oh, she's triggering memories. Okay, she's a keeper, absolutely. Wow. I always loved this girl, but her hair is so super crunchy, but look at that face. She is so my aesthetic, but I just can't with this hair. Oh, such a shame. First, curvy Barbie. She is so iconic. So, of course, this is also a keeper. You see, I'm getting nowhere with sorting out these dolls. Every time I think, I could use her for a video, a museum setup thing. Look at this girl with this Nikki face and the curls. I always loved how they were so posed back then. You know, these are kind of like 2016, 17 fashionistas, you know, posed with their hands in the side. We never get to see those poses anymore on these budget girls. They're already so basic, so give them a cute pose because they're stiff anyway. You know, it's that forever pose. Oh, this dress was so cute with the hashtag meow. And I can remember this girl, yeah. Kind of like this illusion of lace and denim. Very cute. She's serving 90s witchy vibes. Adorable. Was this the first time we saw closed mouth Millie? I'm wondering. Love it when Barbie comes just with very high, mature, feminine vibes. Oh, that Raquel had some gluey head issues. Some of these girls had that. So much glue in their hair, it was impossible to get out. So that's why her hair still has that kind of like wet look. Yeah, what? Oh, I love her with that Kayla face. She's also, I think, 2016, 17. And again, they were so cutely posed. She's also, wow, cute. At one point, I had all of these still boxed, but oh my god, she scares me still to this day. But I had them all boxed, and to make room, I unboxed them all. And now, going through them again, I'm actually ready to let go of a lot of them. Yeah, it's just the basicness of some of these girls. Okay, Mr. Rooted Ken there, he's a keeper. Don't like her outfit, but I just need to rebody her. All I see is projects. Oh, this girl, what a cutie with that pink and blue hair. Absolutely adorable. She was one of the first petites, I think. Yeah. But yeah, these are a lot of fashionistas. I guess we're already through all of them. Wow, that went kind of fast, actually. Well then, back to the studio. Okay, so I ended up selling a few Disney dolls, some fashionistas, and that's pretty much it. I deboxed some girls, and like I said, it's really hard for me to let go. And sometimes I know it feels really good when you're able to let go of like 10 dolls, but man, I just love my Barbies so much, and they're not in the way, you know, like yet. It's not harming anyone, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you like this kind of like look into my collection, what I have in storage, go through this reorganization with me. Let me know if you want more of these kind of videos. Did you see any dolls that you're really obsessed about, that you also really love? You know, let's keep that conversation rolling down in the comments below, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course, click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified about any new videos that I upload. You can also follow me on Instagram at Barbie Nation. That's usually where I post all of my updates. And until the next video, mwah, big kisses from me, and I love you all.